I'm going to read the new motion that just came in from KZ. Everybody's happy and wants to see. So let's check it out. Okay, where is it? Right here. Oh my gosh, guys. You're not going to believe it. All right, here we go. Let me see the defendant. Stephen Avery, Mr. Avery, by his undersigned attorneys Kathleen T. Zellner and Stephen G. Richards, hereby moves this court to stay this appeal and remand for Mr. Avery to settlement his post-conviction motion with the new witness affidavit establishing a Brady violation in the third-party Denny suspect. In support, Nosy, you here? No? Okay. Anyway, I'll get back to reading. Okay, where was I? With a new witness affidavit establishing a Brady violation, the third party Denny suspect. In support of said motion, Mr. Avery states as follows: Brady violation. On April 11th, 2021, a new witness, Thomas Sowonski, Mr. Sowonski, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, came forward to Mr. Avery's current post-conviction counsel and retested to the following. Mr. Sowonski was a motor route driver for Garnet Newspapers, Inc., and delivered papers to the Avery salvage in the early morning hours of November 5th, 2005. Prior to delivering the newspapers to the Avery salvage yard, he turned onto the Avery property and witnessed two individuals, a shirtless Bobby Dassey, Bobby, and an unidentified older male suspiciously pushed a dark blue RAV4 down Avery Road towards the junkyard. The RAV4 did not have its lights on after Mr. Sowonski drove by Bobby and the other individual and delivered the papers to the Avery mailbox. He turned around and drove back towards the exit. When he reached the RAV4, Bobby attempted to step in front of his car to block him from leaving the property. Mr. Sowonski was within 5 feet of Bobby, and his headlights were on Bobby during this entire time. Mr. Sowonski swerved into a shallow ditch to escape Bobby and exited the property. After Mr. Sowonski learned that Teresa Halbach's car was found later in the day on November 5th, 2005, he realized the significance of what he had observed and immediately contacted the Manitowoc Sheriff's Office and spoke to a female officer, reporting everything he had stated in his affidavit. The officer said, "We already know who did it." Mr. Sowonski provided his phone number and was told that the Manitowoc Sheriff's Office would contact him, but it never did. It never did. Attached and incorporated within as group Exhibit 1 is Mr. Sowonski's affidavit and a photograph he marked of the location of the RAV4. 2. Bobby was the state's primary witness against Mr. Avery at his trial. During his opening statement, Prosecutor Kratz explicitly informed the jury of the significance of Bobby's preemptive observations on the date of Miss Halbach's disappearance. You're going to hear that Bobby Dassey was the last citizen that will have seen Teresa Halbach alive. Wow. At trial, Bobby testified that he observed Miss Halbach's vehicle pull up in the driveway at 2:30 p.m. on October 31st, 2005. Bobby then observed Miss Halbach exit her vehicle and start taking pictures of his mother's maroon van right in front of his trailer. Bobby testified he then observed Miss Halbach walking towards the door of Mr. Avery's trailer. The following exchange occurred between Prosecutor Kratz and Bobby. After seeing this woman walking toward her uncle Stephen's trailer, did you ever see this woman again? Answer, no. Oh, my. Okay. Nobody's here yet. Still. Okay. Nobody's watching either. Great. Fantastic. I don't care. Anyway, Bobby then testified that he took a 3 or 4 minute shower, then left his trailer to go hunting. Bobby walked to his Chevy Blazer, which where was it? The Chevy Blazer, which was parked between the trailer and the garage. Bobby testified that as he walked to his vehicle, sorry for the dog barking, he observed Miss Halbach's, oops, I'll have to mute for a second. Just 1 second, please, dogs. Sorry about that. Anyway, go back. Okay. Where was I? Okay. He parked between the trailer and the garage. Bobby testified that as he walked to his vehicle, he observed Miss Halbach's vehicle still parked in the driveway. Bobby further testified that he did not see Miss Halbach or signs of her. Bobby testified that when he returned to his trailer around 5-ish, Miss Halbach's vehicle was gone. During the closing argument, Prosecutor Kratz once again emphasized the importance of Bobby's testimony and vouched for his credibility. He talked more about the timeline, and we heard from Bobby Dassey again in the same kind of position, to be his credibility to be weighed by you, but is an eyewitness, again, an eyewitness without any bias. It is a individual that deserves to be given a lot of credit, because sometime between 2:30 and 2:45, he sees Teresa Halbach. He sees her taking pictures. He sees her finishing the photo shoot, and he sees her walk towards Uncle Steve's trailer. To establish the Brady violation, a defendant must demonstrate that the prosecutor suppressed evidence. 2, the evidence was favorable to the defense. And 3, the evidence was material to an issue at the trial. State versus Harris, and blah, 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 more of them. The court reviews de novo whether the facts of a case establish a Brady, and it gives all these statutes. There can be due process violation, I don't even know. I can't even read. Respective of good faith and bad faith of the prosecution. The prosecution's duty to disclose evidence favorable to the accused, including a duty to disclose impeachment evidence as well as exculpatory evidence, i.e., that states another one. The state suppressed the evidence of Mr. Sawaski's report to Manitowoc Sheriff's Office that he had witnessed Bobby and another individual in a position of and moving Miss Halbach's vehicle onto the Avery salvage yard after Miss Halbach's disappearance and prior to her vehicle's disappearance. The suppressed evidence from Mr. Sawaski was favorable to the defense and material to priorital issue in the trial because it would have destroyed entirely the credibility of Bobby as a state's primary witness, established that Bobby was directly involved in the murder of Miss Halbach, and established that Bobby planted evidence to frame his uncle, Mr. Avery. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe what I'm reading. I don't even know how to react to this. Oh, it states another thing. The court noted, the question is whether or not the defendant would more likely than not have received a different verdict in the evidence, but whether it is absence. I can't even read. I am so upset. Plus, I did not sleep. He received in its absence, he received a fair trial, understood as a trial resulting in a verdict worthy of confidence and a responsibility, probability, and lower than preponderance of the evidence standard. It is demonstrated there. The defense shows that the failure undermined confidence in the conviction. Young versus West Virginia. Oh my gosh, this is just like devastating. I cannot for the life of me even grasp myself around this. I mean, oh my gosh. Whoa. I think I'm just going to have to read this again. I don't even know if I can do this. This is just totally devastating. Honestly, it really is. And the fact that nobody's even watching me is a little bit disturbing too. But that's okay. I'm doing it for myself. I don't even know if I can do it. It's just too disturbing. I can't think of I can't even fathom this. I don't know if she's just naming another Brady or if this is something that can be taken so seriously that Bobby would have set his brother up. I mean, honestly, this just is breaking my heart. I don't even know what to think of it. Absolutely heartbreaking. I don't even know. Well, I suppose I will continue to. I don't even know if you guys could see this. I don't know what I was doing. If it was, you could see it or not. I'm just reading. It is just disturbing. This is so disturbing. All right. Okay. Additional to the Solsky affidavit, greatly strengthens Mr. Avery's third-party Denny claim because the Solsky affidavit directly connects Bobby to the crime charged. Wow. State versus Denny. Conclusion. Therefore, undersigned counsel respectfully requests that the court enter an order staying this appeal and remanding the cause of the circuit court to permit Mr. Avery to presume supplemental post-conviction motion and connection with Mr. Avery's discovery of previously suppressed evidence by the state. Date, April, the 12th day of April, Kathleen Zellner. Certification of service is attached. Now here, this is just the legal majority. I believe this is truthfully 20 years. Okay, this must be yeah. This is the statement from I am of legal majority and truthful and completely testifying the matters yes, this is the affidavit. I don't know if I can finish reading it. Yeah. Oh, I suppose I better. I am of legal majority and truthfully and oh my gosh, I can't imagine this. Oh Lord, I just don't imagine this. Bobby, I'm so shocked. I'm just going to read over it and slowly. Oh, I'm going to link this down below before this goes out. I'm going to link the rest. I mean, I think I'll just have to go discuss this with Foul Play or somebody, you know. I mean, I just wanted to read it. Maybe I'll read that later. Everybody, thanks a lot for not watching.